Gentlemen, welcome back to the mess, which is my desk, and not very much in the mail today. We've got 2 packages, and I already know what's in one of them, but I don't know what's in this one, so let's go and get her open and see what we got. Ooh, what is it? Chuck that in the filing cabinet. I can't tell. I reckon it's a video transmitter of some sort, but let's see what this one. Aha! Brilliant. This is a TS5823L 5.8 200 milliwatt video transmitter. You've seen me unbox quite a few of these lately. I've had a couple of 25 milliwatt ones turn up, but they were getting really grainy on the edges of the site which we fly at, and that site isn't particularly very big. So I've ordered up a couple of 200 milliwatt ones because I just wanted a bit of extra power. So in the bag, we've got some instructions by the looks of it. We got a rubber ducky and of course the power lead. The one thing which I am finding with these, any of the TS series, is the battery connectors seem to be uniform across them all. Now looking at the back, oh, that was the reason why I chose it. If you can see, you'll probably, well, move it towards the camera a bit, is that we got a push button here. So it's now super easy to change the channels. And I think, if I remember correctly, it's one quick press to change the channel and then hold it for 2 seconds to change the band which we're on. Now, you'll see that I got the knife here. I'm not actually going to go and need it on this one. So it's got a bottom connector on this one. And the last one which I received, I needed to get the knife out and then cut out the power connector and also access to the switches. So this one is an awful lot easier to use, more practical for the flight line, so that you can just press the button to change the channel rather than trying to just muck around with the dip switches, which nobody ever remembers what channels are what on it. So yeah, happy days, and there's no weight in that at all. It's just, well, if you are going to put that on a smaller model, do go careful on its placement so that you don't disrupt the horizontal CFG too much. But yeah, hardly any weight in that at all, and came with a useless rubber ducky. Now I do believe I bought that off Banggood. It wouldn't have cost any more than a tenner, and I'll put a link to that one in the video description. The other item, I'm very sure what we got in here, because I've been building quite a few models lately and have been in need of some more carbon fibre. So what have we got in here? Aha, this is the thicker stuff. So on Banggood, you can buy these carbon fibre rods, and you have to excuse the noise because I'm here just opening the packets up on them. Is that you can not only get the 2mm carbon fibre rods for about £3, you can also buy 5 of the 4mm. Was that 3mm? Let me have a quick look. I'm just measuring it up. Yeah, that's 3mm carbon fibre rod on Banggood for about £4, maybe £5, something like that. And there's, considering the size of it, and then obviously considering the strength of it, happy days. My slope sawer, I kid you not, the combat slope sawer which I've got is got some 5mm carbon fibre rod running through it. I've made a double A-frame, so a frame like that, and even crisscross like so. Inside the model, not only on the top of the model, but also underneath the model. And then using carbon fibre rods like this, I've also got pieces going forwards in the model as well. It's rock solid. We've taken what was quite a sturdy airframe made out of EPP, and honestly now it is rock solid. So yeah, combat wing for me meant let's stick lots of carbon fibre in it. And these bigger beams are fantastic for bigger EPP models, and also I do put this carbon fibre in my EPO models, so that white foam, like the Wing Z84 for example. So yeah, and you'll also, quick note for you, the reason why I bought 3 lots is because when you add 3 items or more of the same product into your shopping cart, is that you invariably get a little bit of discount on the Banggood items, so it does make it a little bit cheaper. So for me, it was a bit of a no-brainer. I do get through a lot of carbon fibre, so I bought 3 in a go, and then it was underneath the threshold for import tax as well. So that was happy days. Now, I'm sure you've heard me say this a million times before, well, about 54 times before. Do let me know what you've been and received in your mail today. And I genuinely mean that. Today, I've received a video transmitter and some carbon fibre. Do you use extra carbon fibre in your models? What have you been buying for your video transmitters? I genuinely do mean that, because half the time it does feel like it's pot luck on what we're buying, and what we get could be 2 very different things. Think about those IB Crazy antennas, which I had a couple of weeks back. They were supposed to be top notch. What I personally experienced wasn't top notch. So yeah, do let me know what you've been received and purchased and received. You can do that in the comments section underneath this video, and I would genuinely love to hear from you, because I've picked up some fantastic suggestions of products just from your comments in the video descriptions, well, in the comments section underneath this underneath these mail opening videos. So with that said, from myself, Matt, thank you ever so much for joining me today. And on that note, from myself, Matt, cheerios!